Hello everyone, my topic for presentation is time temperature control of food. The CDC estimates that 48 million people fall ill with food-related illnesses annually, and many of them need hospitalization. One of the most crucial things a food handler can do to stop bacteria that cause foodborne illnesses from multiplying quickly is to maintain food at the right temperature. What are potentially hazardous food? All food that can potentially carry harmful bacteria, but some foods are especially conducive to promoting bacterial growth. It has several attributes that make it ideal for protein, neutral or slightly acidic pH. The numerous factors influence how quickly bacteria develop in food, but in food service kitchen, temperature and time are the two easiest variables to manage. Potentially hazardous foods are milk and dairy products, meat or poultry, fish and shellfish, egg, baked potatoes, plant-based foods that have been heat treated, soy food, slicely cut fruits or vegetables, bean sprouts and sprout seeds, etc. Temperature danger zone. The temperature are close time and temperature are closely related. Bacterial growth in ideal conditions happen rapidly. The amount of bacteria can double every 15 to 20 minutes. This is especially true when the temperature of food fall in the temperature danger zone. The danger zone is this temperature in which bacteria grow the quickest, that is 4 degree between the temperature of 4 degrees Celsius and 60 degrees Celsius. Potentially hazardous food must not remain in the danger zone longer than 2 hours. When you're working with food, it is key in small batches. Keep the rest of your food you are not working with hot or cold, either below 41 degree Fahrenheit if it is cold or above 135 degree Fahrenheit if it is hot. If food is left at room temperature for an unknown amount of time, throw it away. It could be unsafe to eat. Food must be cooked and held at correct temperature. It is crucial to make sure you monitor the food's temperature throughout the receiving procedure. You can use this to determine whether food was exposed to danger zone during the transit. Record the temperature of each food on a dedicated temperature log. The refrigerated food should be kept 1 degree Fahrenheit or 5 degrees Celsius or colder. The frozen food should be at minus 18 degrees Celsius or colder. Hot food should be at 57 degrees Celsius or the higher. Recorded regularly. Food storage time should be documented. The proper temperature of kitchen equipment are as follows. Refrigerator should be of 4 degrees Celsius or colder. Freezer should be minus 18 degrees Celsius or colder. Dry storage should be at 50 degree Fahrenheit to 70 degree Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius to 21 degrees Celsius with relative humidity of 50 to 60 degree to 60%. Thawing food. Acceptable methods to safely thaw foods include in using a refrigerator, it is slowest but it's the safest method. Thaw raw meat in a bottom shelf or in a container to avoid cross-contamination when thawing in a refrigerator. Another method is under cold running water until the food is thawed, or you can also thaw food in a microwave. Or for frozen foods, so you can thaw them by using cooking process for certain food items. Cooking food. Food should be cooked to an internal temperature specific to the kind of food. Temperature must ensure with using a probe thermometer while cooking meat, poultry, seafood, and other cooked foods to reach minimum internal temperature. The minimum internal temperature of common potentially hazardous foods are given below. Whole cut beef 63 degrees Celsius for 3 minutes. Fish should be cooked to 70 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds and pork should be 71 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds. The ground beef should be cooked through 71 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds and chicken pieces 74 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds. The burger should be cooked for 71 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds and the whole raw poultry should be cooked at 82 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds. Reheating of food. When reheating the food, the internal temperature of the food must reach 160 degree Fahrenheit or 74 degrees Celsius within 2 hours. Reheating can be done in a microwave or stove. Do not reheat potentially hazardous food in a cold holding as it will take long time to achieve minimum internal temperature and it is not safe. Keeping hot food is known as hot holding. serving, if it is the food is not serving immediately, keep them at more than 63 degrees Celsius. If it is important, because cooking in itself do not kill all the bacteria, and bacteria resumes growth if food are allowed to drop to the temperature danger zone. To ensure temperature safely, steam tables, soup warmers, and other hot holding unit must be turned on and heated up before hot food is put into them. Make sure always preheat the hot holding units before you put in the food. Use thermometers to check temperature of the food, and to be sure, cover the pans and stir food often to distribute the heat in the food evenly. And make sure never mix cold food with cooked food. Cold holdings. Keep cold food at 41 °F or the lower. Foods could be kept in refrigerator or in ice by using other method to keep the bacteria from growing. But when using ice, you must be careful that ice must surround the container to top level of the food. Cooling food. When cooling unserved leftovers or storing freshly cooked food, because bacteria can grow quickly as food transition through temperature danger zone. Therefore, you want to move food quickly as possible through danger zone. It can be achieved through two-step cooling process. Two phases of cooling food. First is cool hot food from 135 °F to 71 °F within 2 hours. And the second step, from 71 °F to below 41 °F in 4 hours. The whole step should be completed in 6 hours in total. Improper cooling is leading contributor for foodborne illnesses. Therefore, moving food through danger zone as quickly as possible is important, because bacteria can produce toxins that are not destroyed by reheating the temperature. Therefore, cooling food is considered as a riskiest step in food preparation. So some questions, please try them out. True or false? Keeping food at a proper temperature is out of a food handler's control. True or false? Name the 6 factors that affect bacterial growth on food. First option, food flavor, time, temperature, oxygen, moisture, or food acidity, time, temperature, oxygen, moisture. Post time, temperature, oxygen, moisture. Food supply, time, temperature, oxygen, moisture. Third question is, controlling time and temperature is not critical for potentially hazardous food during which food preparation process? Cooking food, holding food, cooling food, reheating food, or none of the above. These are the references I used for preparing my presentation. Thank you.